In Cameron County, thousands of residents leaving Commissioner's Precinct offices this morning with vouchers to get a vaccine tomorrow.
As some of those people in line all night to secure their spot. That is not what officials had wanted, but others who did not camp out ended up without a voucher. Channel 5's Rudy Mireles live in Brownsville with the latest.
Good evening, Oscar, Dina. That's right, 3,000 Cameron County residents lined up this morning to get a voucher for the next vaccination clinic in Los Fresnos tomorrow. But that move was part of an effort to make sure that the vaccines are getting to the most vulnerable populations in the county. And that does have some concerns, though, leaves some concerns with residents, as that recurring problem of people showing up overnight leaves them wondering if they're going to get a shot at a vaccine anytime soon. This morning, all 4 Cameron County Commissioners' Precinct warehouses handed out 750 vouchers for Thursday's clinic at the Los Fresnos Fire and EMS Department.
He's 70, I'm 69. He's got heart problems, diabetes. I have high blood pressure, and it was just, I kept telling him, calm down, honey, we're going to get the voucher. I know we are.
Rosemary Bazan lined up at 5 a.m., 3 hours before doors would open. By that time, the lines were already long enough that ultimately she'd miss out on a voucher. Yesterday, Cameron County Judge Eddie Trevino Jr. asking residents not to line up overnight, a recurring issue for emergency management.
We also hear the complaints about having the elderly wait in line for a long period of times. There's no accommodations, no restrooms or anything out there for them to use. So that's why we ask them to listen to the instructions we're putting out there.
According to the county, vouchers would only be handed out to people 65 and older in the vehicle with an ID. But some ignored the instructions and lined up last night anyway, not knowing they wouldn't get a voucher while also causing traffic issues for local law enforcement.
Since my mother-in-law got Alzheimer's and my wife's going to be staying home, so she's going to have to take care of her. So I'm going to get my wife's.
Others lining up overnight and complaining about the wait.
How do they expect people to sit in their cars for till 8 in the morning? We're clueless. We left our car because we need to go and get something to eat. We're going to come right back.
A process that's difficult for those actually following the rules.
I would tell them you need to go home and follow the rules, because the rest of us, law-abiding citizens, are following the rules.
Now, another issue Cameron County was having today was people actually showing up to the Los Fresnos Fire and EMS Department asking to get in line for tomorrow's clinic, which again is by voucher only, and all those vouchers were gone by 11 a.m. today. So the county officials are asking people to remain patient and read through all the information that they are putting out, so they're not making trips like that and getting turned away. And they're also asking residents once again not to start lining up tomorrow night for Friday morning's clinic in Los Fresnos. That will be first come, first serve, but the lines aren't going to start forming up until 5 a.m. and then 6 a.m. for the actual vaccination process. But again, they are pleading with residents not to start lining up tomorrow night, so that way the process is not as difficult for everyone involved. Live in the Brownsville Bureau, Rudy Mireles, Channel 5 News at 6.